I'm your host, Desiree Anderson, and today with me I have two very special guests. First we have director and acting coach Lauren Patrice Nadler, and then we have Stephen L. Fawcett, who is an award-winning novelist for Archangels of Dreamland, which is why we're here today.
First of all, the Archangels of Dreamland is a story about the Roswell incident, the UFO incident in 1947. It's how the government reverse engineered the computer on board and inadvertently ended up changing the course of history. It's just big budget, high action, apocalyptic thrill ride.
So this is a movie that you could definitely take your family to, and there's something in it for everybody.
I mean, it certainly has an edge. I mean, it's not a Disney production. I destroy Las Vegas in a massive earthquake.
Let me know before you do that. I don't want to be there when that happens.
Even though there's some high drama and very a lot of carnage that goes on, it's actually a kind of a wiping the slate clean and having a spiritual reboot.
How did this project come about?
I decided that I felt it was time for me to put together a concept within my own production company and seek out projects that potentially could raise awareness, change the plan a little bit, also entertain.
Do you think there's a trick to being a successful actor in Hollywood?
It's when preparation meets opportunity. I mean, I didn't make that up. And this is the first time I've ever put together a reading with this many people, and literally every single one of them said yes the moment they got the email.
How many people do you have at your reading today?
Come back in at scene
Actors?
135.
There's 20 actors reading, but there's 80 speaking roles.
Well, what's going on today?
Guys, because
There's somebody narrating all of the setups and the headers throughout the script so that you know what's going on, and then the actors are reading the roles. And
Well, it sounds like a lot of fun. I can't wait to peek in there and check it out.
John.
Natalie
Joe Sabatino.
and the president, Mr. Stern.
There's no rank among the Magic 12. No vote is greater than another.
I have to tell the people, I let them know it was an accident, maybe we can change it.
You'll do nothing of the kind, Madam President.
I don't intend to protect a bunch of self-righteous cowards with a God complex. This material needs to see the light of day.
Okay, so I was able to snag Joe Sabatino, who's going to be in the pre-read today, just before he's about to go in, and ask him a couple questions for you guys at home. So what interested you in this project as a whole?
Well, when Lauren had told me about it, she said, Joe, she says, I got this great project, Archangels of Dreamland. Why don't you check it out? So I said, okay, great. So she said, but you have to read the 2 books. And I said, Lord, I got to read the 2 books. So long story short, I read the 2 books, and they were such a fast read that I said, you got to get me this screenplay. I've got to read it. So after reading it, and just the way Stephen combines the science fiction with the action, with the good heartfelt, family, strong picture, I just said, this has all the elements of what I think can just be a really great project. And I just was blown away. It just seemed like a real exciting project to get involved in. So I figured, hey, why not? Let's give it a whirl. So here I am, and I'm sitting next to you.
Well, and I'm very fortunate and flattered. I'm your host, Desiree Anderson, and thank you for tuning in to the Actors Podcast Network. We'll see you soon.